Hola Farmsteaders!
Hola!
We are Mac
And Jose.
and welcome back to Upper Country Farms. Yeah. We are a 20-acre market farm up here in the beautiful Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and today is the day I have been waiting because I've wanted to share with you our numbers from the 2022 season.
Yeah, but you know what number is more important?
What?
Subscribe this video.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Subscribe this channel, not this video.
And give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this video gives you some insight into your farm, we hope you'll give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And like this video as well. So the first thing we want to do, we want to share with you how much we made, but the first thing we're going to do is give you the demographics of our farm, what our infrastructure is, what the population in the area of the, where we are located is, so that you can get an accurate picture of us versus what it is that you're trying to do or what you're currently doing. Then we'll share with you the numbers, how much we made last year, and then we will share with you how much we spent last year, because we're still spending way too much money. And then we're going to share with you the goals for 2023.
Okay.
So you can skip ahead. If you already know us and know everything about our farm, you can just skip right to the numbers. Mm-hmm. We'll put that code right here so you can see where you can skip to in the video.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's first talk about a little bit about the farm. Mm-hmm. So Jose and I are a two-man show. Man-woman show, right? And we had almost zero farming background when we started this adventure. We had worked on a lettuce farm in Hawaii, an organic lettuce farm, but we grew in plastic cups, and then those cups went into plastic bins, and they got sold to like Costco.
Yeah, so different. I think you don't get too many experience. Like
No. It definitely didn't give us experience for this type of farming. What it did teach us to do is how to seed little holes. Yeah. That's what it taught us how to do. But the view was gorgeous, and of course we were in Hawaii, so we can't complain about that. We only did that for 2 months, though. It was during COVID, and the farm shut down for a while. So we ended up not having jobs. Okay, so was our pre-experience. And then we began this farm, Jose, in the fall of 2020 from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing here. We just had the barn and the house.
And I think a lot of grass and weeds.
A lot of grass and weeds was already started here, yes. So then we added, how many beds did we run last year?
80.
We did 80 100-foot by 30-inch beds, a standard market garden bed. We had 2 100-foot by 16-foot caterpillar tunnels that we use. And then we have our 800-foot heated greenhouse where we do all of our starts. So we have quite a bit of infrastructure now. We grew from 40 beds the year before to 80 last year. So we were huge on our growth.
That was a big step.
So that took a lot of our time and energy last year. I feel like we did way too much last year. I think we could have been more productive.
Yeah.
Had we maybe gone to 60 beds and then this year tried to do 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too much growth. So the other thing we do here on the property besides the garden is our egg layers and our meat birds. So last year we tried to expand into meat birds. So let's first talk about our egg layers. We started the year last year with 75 chickens and about 30 ducks. Then we expanded by adding 75 more chicks through the summer last year. In the fall, we got 25 more ducks. And then we also did 300 meat birds. So we do duck eggs, chicken eggs, and then we do rabbit meat and chicken meat.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our growing zone. Jose, what zone are we in?
We are in 5A.
5A, and so it's pretty chilly here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Our last average frost date is May 29th, and our first is September 29th, which means we have about 120 days of growing up here in the Upper Peninsula, only about 90 of which are really good. 30, I would say our average temperatures rarely get over 80 degrees, and we're lucky to hit 70. So we don't have a very warm climate up here. Growing some of the warmer season crops can be difficult for us. Like last year, tomatoes and peppers did not do very well because it never got very warm. We never saw temperatures in the summer above 90. Then our season begins in March with what do we plant very first?
We do Onions?
Yes. And what's the last thing we plant in November?
Garlic.
Yeah, we love doing garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then last, let's talk a little bit about the demographics for our area. So we are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. A lot of people don't understand that, but Michigan has two big pieces. We have the piece up here above Lake Michigan and below Lake Superior, and then we have this other hand down here, and that is just to the east of Lake Michigan. So up here in the Upper Peninsula, we are about 30% of the land mass of the state of Michigan. But Jose, what is our percentage of population up here?
At the 3%?
3%, which is so low. We are very rural.
Yeah.
So the closest towns to us, Marquette is the largest town up here. It's about 30 minutes from us. The population is 20,000. Munising, which is about 30 minutes from us, is not a very big town, just 5,000. And then we also have Escanaba, 13,000 people. That's about 45 minutes from us.
Yeah.
We currently don't sell in Escanaba. It's just too far, and we got too many things going on to add any more farmers markets to what we have going on. But that's, generally what's in our close vicinity here. So we are very rural. We are down a dead-end dirt road where we don't get mail. And very rarely do we have cell service. So,
sometimes.
Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere, which we love, but it also makes sales somewhat difficult.
Yeah, it's very low.
So you really want to look at population, the demographics of your area when you're thinking about starting a farm.
Yeah.
So then, Jose, we cater to our customers in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Right? So the first one is we do have a little bit of on-farm sales. The second is that we do a CSA, and our CSA is a you choose. That works really well for us, don't you think?
I think it's good. It's a good way.
Yeah.
The people, they can choose whatever they want.
Yeah, they can pick their vegetables. It just, for me, takes a lot of the structure out of the CSA and gives people a lot more choice in what they're doing. Yeah. And for us, it works really well with our customers. So they just come to the farmer's market and pick out the vegetables that are going to work the best for them that week. And then, of course, we do 2 farmers markets. We do the Marquette Farmers Market, which is a very large market in Marquette. And it is on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I don't know how many booths exactly there are, 70 maybe. It is, it's a fairly good sized market for the size of the town.
Yeah.
The other one we do is in Munising. That one runs from May 20th, roughly, the same as Marquette, and goes through the first week of October. Marquette runs a little bit longer. It goes till mid-November.
Yeah.
And we could also do a December market, which we might do this next year, but last year we only went into November.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 ways we sell here on the farm. Okay, Jose, are you ready? Drum roll, please. Let's talk about the numbers. Wow. Okay, so our first season, Jose, do you remember how much we did?
We did 16,000, yeah?
We did 16,000 our first year in sales. Now remember, that's coming with 0 infrastructure, and that was going to farmers markets. Nobody really knew about us. We didn't do CSAs. We just did the 2 farmers markets.
Yeah.
And so I'd say 16,000 was a pretty good starting point. Then, Jose, what was our goal for 2022?
30,000.
30,000. And did we hit that amount?
It was so close.
It was so close. If I had been watching the numbers, I would have invited everybody I knew out to the farm to purchase more eggs, maybe some garlic at the end of the season, and any farm implements we could sold off to try to hit
the number.
The $30,000 number, because we were $70 shy.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, so let's break down those numbers for you. So first, on farm, Jose, we did $1,319. So that's really just our neighbors coming by the property during the summer and, asking if we have some fresh vegetables that they can purchase. That's egg sales through the winter a little bit. So we don't do a whole lot of on-farm sales. Then our CSA, we had how many members last year?
12.
Yeah, we had 12 members, and that made us $5,925, which I feel like was a really good, comfortable number for us for our first year doing a CSA.
Yeah, thank you, members.
All right, then let's talk about the 2 farmers markets. So the smaller of the 2 in Munising, we spend $100 a year to go to that market. We do a double booth there. And we made $7,927.50, which I feel like was really good. That market really, it runs a longer season, but it's only the 3 midsummer months that really do very well when the tourists are there. That's when the market's really hopping. A lot of people.
Yeah.
The shoulder seasons, our daily sales can be down as low as 200.
Yeah.
So then in Marquette, we spent $900 last year at that market. We also did a double booth, and we made $14,758.50, which I feel like was a pretty comfortable number.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have made a little bit more, but that's where we're at right now. So the total for farmers markets was $22,686, and again last year we made $29,930. But now we need to go into how much we spent.
Bam, 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 bam.
So, in order to get this farm up and running, we have spent quite a bit of money, maybe even more money than we needed to. And there's one area we're going to talk about that it has just been a huge mistake. If we had to do it over again, it would definitely be the thing we would tell you and us not to do in your first couple of years.
No.
Okay, so we spent $50,000, and let's break that down. The biggest area was general supplies for the farm here.
Yeah.
This included everything we did for the farmers market. So all of our tables, we had to purchase 2 tents this year because Marquette stopped renting the tents out to us.
Yeah.
And so we had to buy those. This is any of the bags or rubber bands.
Yeah, that's something you're going to need.
Yeah, we need it. We need that stuff, absolutely. Then all of our seed starting equipment is included in here. So that's the trays, the pots, and then we do a lot of pots to do starts at the farmer's market because that makes us a lot of money in the early, the first 6 weeks of market.
Yeah.
It also included all the supplies for the animals. It also included that new coop we built, our trailered coop out there. So that, that a lot of things go into that supplies category. So that was the biggest category. But Jose, what was the second biggest expense we had here on the farm?
I think our chicken, they are eating our money.
Yes, they literally are eating our money. Let's break the numbers down a little bit because not only did we spend $12,000 on feed, but remember too, 1,000 of that was rabbit feed, which they don't, they're not costing us near as much as the chickens, but still, they're part of that feed bill. Then we also purchased $1,300 in birds. So that was 300 meat birds we purchased, mostly Red Rangers, a few Cornish cross. Then we also got more layers. I think we probably purchased about 75 more layers for the farm here. And then we also purchased our American breast, which is a meat bird we wanted to be raising for ourselves here on the farm. So that's $13,300 total. That does not include the fencing. That does not include that coop we built.
No.
I honestly believe we would have spent about $35,000 last year, and we only would have lost $4,000 in sales. So this morning I sat down and I ran the numbers. If we had sold all 300 meat birds that we brought in last year for $22, if we had sold every egg that we're legally allowed to produce, which would have been 10,000 eggs, and if we had sold all of the meat rabbits that we had produced last year, we wouldn't even have covered the expenses. Not if we even sold everything we had here. We would have maybe been right almost on that number, but we wouldn't have covered it.
No.
So we're done. It's just too much. So we made the decision this morning that we are going to start selling chickens. And Jose, what did you say?
Oh, buy one and get 5 free.
Buy 1 chicken, get 5 chickens for free. Really, we are going to offload almost all of the chickens. We will keep some egg layers here for our top tier members. And we will probably raise some chickens for meat, but only for personal use. We are done selling any of those. The profit margin isn't there. And we would be profitable, I believe, this coming year if we didn't have any chickens on the books.
Yeah.
The thing our goal for this year is to get our expenses below our sales this year, because then next year our goal will be to cover not only our expenses for the farm, but also our personal expenses. Okay, let's continue to break down the expenses. So seeds, we spent about $3,600. And that's potatoes, that was ginger, and that was all the seeds that we needed to do. And then we bought some random equipment. We bought an incubator.
Oh, yeah.
We bought an apple press, which was the best thing we bought last year, I think. And then we also bought cold storage, so refrigerators and freezers. Because that's a big thing in the fall here to keep customers through the winter, is to be able to keep things refrigerated and like storage carrots and things like that. Then, Jose, how much did we spend on fruit trees?
Oh, $3,000.
Yeah, we spent $3,000 on fruit trees, and we are doing a lot of upfront cost on that because they will not produce for several years. So we did peaches last year, we did nectarines, we did a ton of apples, we did more pears, more plums, we did raspberries and grapes, and then some other random fruits.
Yeah.
So we put in a lot last year.
Hopefully we get something.
Yeah, hopefully in 3 to 5 years that'll help pay back what it cost us. Fencing was $3,000, and half of that was poultry netting for the chickens. Then we did $1,900 for compost, and the greenhouse cost us $1,900.
Yeah.
So that was the bulk of the expenses from last year. So we, again, spent a lot of money. But I really believe that this year we will have our expenses below our income.
Yeah, because no more, well, maybe a little infrastructure.
Yeah. We already spent quite a bit on infrastructure, but I think we're pretty much complete for the year. There's a couple of big ticket items we still want to buy.
Yeah.
But most things are purchased already.
Good.
Nice. Okay. So the last thing we want to talk about is our goals for 2023.
Yeah.
So last year our goal was to hit 30,000. This year, Jose, what is our goal?
We are looking for $1 million. Oh, sorry. No. 40,000.
It would be nice to make $1 million, but I'm not sure we want to work so hard.
No.
I mean, you know, it would be nice, but I think we enjoy this life.
Yeah.
So here's how we're going to break that down. We want to do on-farm sales of about $3,000. So that's just increasing a little bit. Now that people are getting to know us that are local in the area, we will hopefully be selling a little bit more here on the farm.
Yeah.
And then the CSA, we want to double our CSA.
Yeah. We are looking for 25 people.
Yeah, we want 25 members this year. We've already signed up 16.
Yeah.
So that'll get us to just over 25% of our goal for the year already before we ever start season. So that's really important to us. So if you're looking for a CSA in the Upper Peninsula, you know, pick us. Again, we are a you choose, and we really love having members. Our goal really is to be a community here on this farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the last thing, of course, is our farmers markets. So last year we said we made about 22,000. This year we want to up it to 25,000. Now I didn't up it in our goals very much for one big reason. That is because we have decided not to do eggs. So that will cut our farmers market sales by $2,000 to $3,000, which we're going to have to make up with vegetable sales. So I didn't raise it too much. I think if we continued to do eggs, we could probably do 30,000, but then we're back to that big problem of spending too much money.
Yeah.
Our long-term goal here at Yooper Country Farms is to be a membership exclusive farm.
Yeah.
So we want to run about 50 to 100 members, and those members would be spending between $500 and $1,000 per member. And we would be doing a wider or a broader variety of vegetables and eggs here on the farm for our members.
Yeah, because we are looking for create our community here and support our people.
Yeah, and you know, for us, it's really important that we have a great relationship with the people that are utilizing our farm. And I think it's important that people know where their food is coming from. And so I think when you're looking for a farm, look for a farm that's, you know, letting you know and showing you what exactly they're doing on their farm.
Come on here, come see.
Yeah, come check it out. We'd love for you to come check out our farm.
Bring gloves.
Jose's going to put you to work. All right, so that, I think, is everything we wanted to talk about. Jose, anything else?
If you like this video, give us a thumbs. And if you like this channel, subscribe, and you can. If you think this will be interesting for other people,
yeah, share it. Please
yeah.
share what we did here today. Because I think it's important that we need so many small farmers here in this country. So share it with other people, because we really want to be a realistic look at starting from scratch and trying to build something.
Yeah, like I say, it's not easy, but if you are focused on whatever you're doing, it's going up.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. We love it. We've built such incredible relationships doing this.
Yeah.
All right, so again, if you are a market farmer, if you are a homesteader, if you live in or love the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, we hope you will subscribe to our channel. Again, we are Mac.
And Jose.
And this is Upper Country Farms.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that was pretty good. What do you think?
Buy one, get 5 free. Buy one, get 5 free. Buy one.
Okay.
Should be in the road.
Yeah, get out. He's going to be out in our busy dead-end dirt road selling chickens if you want to know where he's at. All right. Maybe we could invite the coyotes in.
Ah, that's a good idea.